Stanford University, a bastion of academia and the alma mater of some of college football's most legendary figures, Elway, Luck, Sherman, and McCaffrey. And today, the Stanford Cardinal will try to live up to that legacy. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport, a rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the San Jose State Spartans, taking on a team from the ACC, the Stanford Cardinal. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Spartans will boot it away to start the game. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Stanford's offense will get the first crack at it here. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you've got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Finally pulled down, but not before moving the change for a first down.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball's going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
They'll leave it with him. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Looking left. Got a wide open receiver. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game, already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. He got it. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And that's exactly what you want as a coach. You want to drive the ball down the field and get some form of points to create some momentum for your squad to start the season. How about the kicker? 1 for 1 of the year. He's perfect.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the San Jose State Spartans offense has its first opportunity of the day. And this figures to be just a tremendous matchup of big play receivers, Jesse.
And because of their skills, Reese, you're going to see...
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, it wasn't great field position to start with, and it's getting worse now. The defense gets a sack. They're getting aggressive up the field. They get to the QB, and they're sending a message.
If they're going to get anything going on this drive, they better be productive here on 2nd and long from the 10. Back to throw, it's Adams. He looks that one in nicely. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
And the Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch around the 50. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance. And he can find a receiver, and down he goes. You use the play action to try to slow down the rush, make the defense hesitant. In that case, they weren't hesitant at all.
No, they weren't, and it was a nice job with respect to effort on defense. You saw guys engaged one-on-one. They got dudes beating some blocks, lots of speed in the front of that defense, and you saw it on that play.
We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack. It's 2nd and 12. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Looking for a huge play. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Stanford lines up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. He's going to pass. Snares it outside. It's Jolly. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The play action fake. Finds his big tight end. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He gets it oh so close to that imaginary yellow line, but I think he's going to be just a tad short. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
This offensive coordinator has got to find a way to slow down this defensive end in the 4-3 scheme. You might want to start thinking about double teaming him with a tight end, maybe using a running back on some chips to try to give your quarterback more time.
A 1st down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. They're working that left side. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
Stanford lines up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. The give from the gun. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. On 3rd and short, the power run here. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Spartans will have it 1st and 10. To throw, it's Adams. Just a short pass to the tight end. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. And the Spartans are marching down the field. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. On 2nd down, wants to throw. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes the catch at the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans.
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it, take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. A 69-yard touchdown drive, and they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Buying some time. Across the 25, he's got room. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Dumps it to the back. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. They'll go back to the ground. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. It's complete to the left. He stopped almost immediately. He didn't get much, but he didn't need much. They've got the 1st down. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They'll have to get it to the 37 on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Quick handoff. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll run play action. Working that left side now. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Quickly complete. And he moves fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal! That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Kentucky has the lead right now. Feels like it's been this way since the players took the pregame catwalk. But this has been a very close game. They're up by 7 over Georgia Tech. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He's already got 46 yards on the ground in the first quarter. What a tremendous start to this season. Wide open downfield. Turns it on down the left side. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, San Jose State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to get it through the air. And his throw is incomplete. The Cardinal will have to boot it away.
Number 17 in punt formation to kick it away.
Running it back, it's Jolly. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. It's a draw. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Almost intercepted. If he had held on, he might have run for a while. Instead, it'll be 4th down. The Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. Wants to bring it back. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some 1st downs. Get some positive momentum.
They're facing a 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. The give to the tailback. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Offense at an empty set.
Brings up 2nd down.
Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Gets it out quickly. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Looking to throw for it. Makes the grab on the left. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. Stanford lines up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And that, my friends, is getting the perfect bounce, the perfect punt, and the perfect roll. They'll have them locked down inside their own 5. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he'll work his way out across the 10 to about the 12. He now has 56 yards rushing in this game. What a way to start the new season. He'll keep it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
But when you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Finds the tight end. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Now on 2nd down. Off play action. Getting some heat. He makes the catch. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's 1st down in the red zone at the 10. They'll run the counter. Brought down at the 7 after picking up 3. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Power football with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They're trying to get... And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it, and I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
The San Jose State offense is back on the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
And the Spartans will move the sticks. They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Dropping back, it's Adams. Fires to the tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. He's back to throw on 2nd down. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Spartans will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Yo, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. He'll get rid of it. Soft spot in the middle. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Stanford gets set to snap it on 1st down.
Man, tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop it? Do you have someone who has the physical dimensions to match up with this guy one-on-one? You might not. And if you don't, are you comfortable putting a slower linebacker on him, or do you want to put a smaller DB that might not be able to tackle him? It's a real difficult puzzle to figure out.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They'll send out the kicker here. Just drives it between the uprights. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Off the play fake. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. They'll try to run for it. Dances away from 1. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. And the Spartans have their offense in high gear. Right back to the well. He breaks a tackle. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. Looking downfield, it's Adams. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
The Spartans will punt it away on 4th down. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He'll pull it down and run. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Got his man quickly. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. He lets it fly. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. They go to the ground. Shakes off the defender. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The give on the inside. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. To the air, it's Adams. Extending the play. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. He's piled up 82 yards on the ground, a very productive 1st half here in the season opener. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Skips away from pressure. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. The Spartans are threatening in the red zone. Here's the handoff. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Now he's looking to throw it. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Texas Tech is currently ahead in this one. The Jones is just jam-packed today, but the Scarlet and Black have struggled to really pull away. They're up by 7 over the Royals.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing.
Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's De La Rosa. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Off the play fake on 1st down. Wants to throw. Makes a connection. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. They'll give it to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Still running at the 40. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Trying to punch it in. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. They want to fight this one in a phone booth. 3 tight ends on the field on third and goal. They'll try to pass their way in. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Right down the boulevard, it's good. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Pressure coming. Finds his big tight end. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to the air one more time. Makes his connection. They stop him just a link or two short of the first. And, man, what they can do on second down here. To the air, it's Adams. It's complete. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. He wants to throw. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He's going to take off. On the move at the 30. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Trying to find his man on first down. Slides away. This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to... Lets it fly deep downfield. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, San Jose State.
I know we're only in game one, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. On second down, just keeps firing. Slips away. Pick up of 5. It'll be third down and 5. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Fires to the middle. Pulls it in. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Comes out throwing on first down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Coming after it. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, looks like the offense was able to recover it. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working. And I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. To the ground with the back. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Pulls it and fires to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. To the air, it's Adams. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Spartans are on the move. The RPO, it's complete.
That quarterback has a hose. That dude could throw it through a car wash and not get it wet. Great job of putting that ball on the line to his wide receiver.
And the Spartans get it past the sticks. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Might as well give it to him again. Oh, he gave him the dead leg. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
And you're going to hear this guy's name a lot. They're going to ride the big fella. He's such a stud. They're going to build the offense around him. This is just game 1, but you're going to get a lot of big runs.
Headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Spartans. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Kentucky is comfortably ahead on the scoreboard right now. Frankly, the kind of lead we're used to seeing inside Rupp Arena with the Cats. They're up by 25 over Georgia Tech.
Catch in the middle. It's De La Rosa.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Reels it in and goes out of bounds on the left side after the huge gain. Stanford quickly to the line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
He'll throw it. Using the quick game. He's brought down solid. Pick up on a little bit short of the first down. Stanford hoping to pay off this red zone opportunity. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the right. Touchdown, Stanford! And they take it in for 6 more points. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
He'll try to tack on one more. Splits those uprights right in half. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to pass, it's Adams. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Flying out to the left. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, San Jose State. This dude is absolutely taking a flamethrower to this secondary, torching everybody in sight.
So find something different, right? Like double team him, do whatever it takes to not let that guy beat you. He's just consistently being the one that's destroying you. You got to find a way to make somebody else work, make somebody else beat you.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working.
Off he goes. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Stanford wants to push the pace.
Yeah, and Palmer, I don't know what his grade's going to be, but hitting over 400 yards on the day, I think coaches are going to be pretty impressed with the day this young man had.
No doubt. I think for defensive coordinators moving forward now, you're going to be charged with having to find answers to try to slow this guy down. Today, we've seen this defense try blitzing, zone coverage, man coverage. They've mixed up personnel. None of it has worked. This guy has carved them apart.
Stanford going back to work with another first down. He's looking to throw it. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Bunch formation for these receivers. Dialing up a second down pass play. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They'll try it on the ground. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. A first down for the offense. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. Looking to throw, it's Adams. Trying to get to him. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And I think if you're the head coach here, you kind of got mixed reviews on your passing attack so far because, yes, you've thrown for a bunch of yards and you've thrown a couple touchdowns, but you've also given up 4 sacks now. Pass protection has not been great, even though they've got the lead in this game.
The Spartans will punt this one away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. Now on the counter. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Handoff from the shotgun. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Release to the back. Good timing on the quick out. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. He'll do it himself. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Here comes the option. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Leaves it with the back. Makes his man miss. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. They go right back to him. And the Spartans get enough to move the chains. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Pushes ahead for a couple, they'll mark it at the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
Third down coming.
Looking for a man. It's Adams. Got him, and nobody's close. Afterburners coming. Touchdown, Spartans! And the pummeling has started. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
San Jose State, 49. Stanford, 20.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. The give to the lone running back. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, picked off. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
Nice play by the DB. Most people say offenses have the advantage, right? They know where they're going. They have the footing underneath them. Defensive guys, you still got to guess. You might be a little bit more cautious. No, sir, this defensive back does a great job breaking on the football, going up and making the INT.
San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
From the gun, the give, looking for room.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Going for it all. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And that is no good. And they missed a field goal, so something has gone wrong today. Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? You're going to be a great player. You got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Quarterback strolling away from heat. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
This is just so demoralizing. You want to talk about taking a game over. That's what this defense is doing right now. They are just winning in the trenches. They're easily the more athletic and more physical unit up front, dominating this O-line.
A 3rd and long coming up here. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires the pass, intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
The San Jose State offense is back on the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, partner. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so...
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34.
And that's good enough for a first down.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the missed connection, it's 2nd down. Trying play action. Rifles it down the middle. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. You know they'd love to convert this 3rd down after missing a field goal on the last drive. Back to throw, it's Adams. On the run, still looking. Running with power. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. Field goal is good, and that lead grows even bigger.
San Jose State, 52. Stanford, 23.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
You know, one of the tricky parts with play action for a quarterback is that when you turn your back to the defense to sell the play fake, you have no idea what's going on behind you. You don't know what the coverage has become, and you don't know which D linemen have won their one-on-ones. The worst thing is you turn around after the play fake, and bam! That defender's right in your face.
So just how aggressive can they afford to be as they snap it on 2nd and long from the 13? That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He lofts it high and deep down the left side.
Oh, man, the quarterback almost just threw his 2nd interception on as many drives. He's trying to fit that football in there. It gets tipped up in the air. He's lucky that wasn't picked off.
Fair catch called for, but a flag is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Swings it out to his running back. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Inside a minute to go here in the 3rd. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, going up top. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. And here comes the punt team.
On to punt it away.
Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Little touch pass to the receiver.
Oh, he left him grabbing.
Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the right. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a man. It's Adams. Quickly complete. They make the stop after the catch. He's still some work to do to pick up that first down.
Gain of 8.
That's the end of the quarter. San Jose State is on top. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Spartans line up to punt it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines. And down he goes back at the 3.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long second down. Leaves it with the back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Stanford lines up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He'll pull it on the read. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. He leaves it with his back. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Mississippi State was anything but dominant, but the Bulldogs are going to leave this stadium today winners. A lot to work on, no question, but they avoid one in the L column. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Looking to go up top on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. A really good return after the interception puts them in business at the 29.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
The San Jose State offense is back on the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
He's got it and still on his feet. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. Dropping back, it's Woods. Feeling some heat. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
When I get inside the 3 on first and goal, I want to be aggressive with the run. I want to be physical. I want to be the more dominant team. You might know it's coming, but I'm still going to bring it. They tried to go with the changeup. They tried to throw the football very unsuccessfully. Nice job by the defense being ready for everything, even though they're inside the 3-yard line.
After getting nothing done on first down, second and goal from the 6. Leaves it with the running back. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third and goal. Quick strike complete. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. And they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
San Jose State 58, Stanford 23.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Throws to the tight end. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Touchdown, San Jose State. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
Hoping to find one that works this time on second down from the 7. He's looking to throw. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
And that kind of sums up the day for this offense. I mean, nothing has really gone your way. Now you give up the safety. Tell you what, this team's got a lot of work to do over this next week to get better, to improve. This was a bad day.
So after that safety, they'll kick it away from their own 20. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. He leaves it with the back. At the 35, he's loose. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd down.
The give to the back. They get him down, but not before he picks up 5 down to the 17-yard line. And the Spartans have pushed it inside the 20. To the air, it's Woods. Finds his target down the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. It's first down from the 11. He's got it on the run. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Getting some heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. It's still 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And that one is picked up in the end zone.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time. But you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency there.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
At the 35, he's open. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. At the 40, there he goes. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact.
It's another first down for the offense.
Going up top on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Stanford gets set to snap it on first down. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
2nd down coming up.
Now the play fake. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Looking to throw. Gets rid of it. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
The AT unit on the field. And it's perfect. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Texas Tech is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Lubbock for a long time. They're up 14 over the Royals. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Unless there is a dramatic turn of events, this is not going to be a way to cool off that hot seat.
And they're going to have to be able to handle adversity and handle the outside noise moving forward, because losing this game in week one, all the detractors, all the naysayers, that noise is going to get louder. That hot seat is getting even hotter. And I think all eyes are going to be on this program now, David, seeing how they turn the page and move on from this.
And I give you Exhibit A. Jesse Palmer just turned up the hot seat. All eyes are on them. They got to win. They got to do this. Starting off on the wrong foot. This is exactly what happens. It becomes a distraction.
And the sack all the way back at the 5.
Perfect execution by this defense. They played past, sat back, looked at the quarterback, took everything away, and even better, good pass rush, finishes it, now put him in a predictable 3rd and long situation.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Got out of trouble and throws. He's got his man. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Hard running there. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Give to the running back. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the gun, running back on the move. Twist his way through. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Spartans decide to punt it away. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. From his end zone, needs to be careful here. A deep throw as the clock winds down. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
Well, so much for being backed up. Now they've got it 1st and 10 and plus territory. He's going to pass. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disrupted. They've been all over the field.
A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on second down. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to it. And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.